I'm very excited to show you how Gemini has been integrated into Google Classroom. I think this is going to be a tremendous time saver for teachers. And I thought the best way to show you how it works is to go through a workflow. So let's take a look first at where it's located, and then I'll show you what we're going to create together. So when you open up your Google Classroom, over on the left, you'll now see a icon that is our AI icon that says Gemini. And if we click that, we get a host of tools that we can choose from that can help us plan, assess, support students, the administrative tasks we need, instructional material. And this shows all of them. It's all selected, but you can filter that on and only show the planning tools, instructional material, assessments, student supports. We're going to start with some planning. Since it's the beginning of the school year, how about we create a syllabus? So if I click Draft Syllabus, it's going to launch Gemini, and I have a pre-baked one I'm going to show you in just a minute. But the first thing it does is it provides you with a prompt and assigns Gemini a role or a task. So it's going to respond here as an expert teacher, a communicator, curriculum creator. Your task is to help create a syllabus to communicate about our learning journey. And it goes through the different things that are going to happen in the creation of this syllabus. And then we have our first interaction with Gemini. It says, I'm here to help you get started. First, I'll ask him some questions. Tell me a little bit about your goal. So I'm going to pop over to the one that I already created over on this other tab. So I started out very simply. I just said, I just want a quick reference for parents. A 7th grade history based on California content standards. It says, excellent. It continues to ask me questions. Do I want to include grade policy or contact information? Or do I want to just focus on major units of study? So I clarify. I said, let's focus just on major units of study. Perfect. It gives me an example of the type of topics it's going to cover. And then I also wanted it to cover some of the historical thinking skills that we use in history. So I populated this with the reading like a historian skills that we emphasize from the Stanford History Education Group. It confirms that it was received and then asks me if there's anything else I'd like to include, like a school email. So I provide that information. It asks me any other things I want to incorporate, like Google Classroom. I didn't think about that yet, so I added it. I want them to add a little note that parents will soon receive an invite in their email inviting them to the Google Classroom. It confirms the receipt of that. And then I thought of one other thing. I wanted to include the name of the course and the textbook. So I provided that. And now we're ready to go. So it creates this beautiful syllabus. Starts off with my name. It's all formatted really nicely. A welcome message, an overview of the major units of study, the historical thinking skills, the best way for them to contact me, and then some information about how I might want to continue to refine this. But I like what I have here, so now I'm going to click the Share and Export button, and I get an opportunity to either push that out as an email, but I'm not ready for that, so I'm going to export it to Docs. This is the beauty about using Gemini, because it's all integrated into the Google ecosystem. So everything we create here is going to be saved in our Drive so that we can continue to edit it, and then we will have it saved for as long as we want it. I'm going to clean it up a little bit because I don't want this message here. I want to get rid of this line. But now I have a syllabus written for parents so that they can know what we're doing this year in our 7th grade world history class. So I really like this approach where Gemini is walking us through having this conversation almost like a thought partner for us to create our content. So give it a try, and I'm sure you will be finding ways that are going to save you time. And feel free to share those with me and let me know how Gemini has helped you lighten your load.